Every woman needs to have a big ego. More so in the dating market, dealing with a man, but you need to have a big ego. And what I mean by ego is your ego protects your self respect. Your ego is what gives you personality. Your ego is what gives you pizzazz and a little sass. And an ego protects you from disrespect. It enforces respect in the dating world. Now, what I'm not saying is to have a big ego in the sense of don't ever apologize or you're never wrong, or no, I'm not saying that. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. No, if you are wrong, apologize, right? Like, or you can never see the flaws in your ways. No, you can take criticism and you can self-reflect and all that, right? What I'm talking more so is the protecting your self-respect part with a man, right? So I've always had an ego. I didn't know it was there, and I didn't know it was needed or necessary. I actually used to think I didn't have an ego or pride. And I had to look at myself and say I do. And it actually was a thing that protected me against certain behaviors from men. So when I say you need to have a big ego, you need to look at yourself, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Put yourself on a pedestal. Expect people to treat you great. And it's okay solely just out of ego. Like, yes, treat me with respect. It doesn't feel good for my ego. Right? Every woman should have a big ego. I was in high school and I was dating a guy. He was new to the school and he was very attractive. Women crawling up the wall for him, right? But he liked me. And one time we went out on a date. I was 15, he was 16, I believe. And at school, he would pretty much give me all his attention. I didn't have to quote unquote compete for his attention. He just gave it to me out of other women. But on this date, he was looking at other women and not really giving me the same level of respect and same level of attention as he would at school. And at that age, I didn't know why I did not like it. But oh no, we had a clash. That was not about to fly with me. I didn't know how to put it into words. I didn't know why it was okay to feel that way. Nobody had ever really treated me like that before. So I didn't know if it was like, is it okay not to like, is it okay not to accept this? Is it, but all I know was I did not like it. And we had got dropped off at the mall. So we were stranded together. We had to make it work, but he was very clear, I'm not liking this date. And I was really ready to get far away from him. Right? So when I look back at that as an adult, that was my ego. Your ego will protect you from mistreatments. The first thing that gives you an alarm is your ego. That's not okay, right? You need to self-prioritize yourself, to put yourself first, to expect the best, and to expect people to treat you high class, to expect people to treat you well, not just okay, not just mediocre, not just no. Expect the best out front. Just treat you the best. And with a big ego also comes good sportsmanship. I also want you to have good sportsmanship. You need to feel so confident about yourself and so beautiful about yourself But also look at the world with other beautiful women. Should not be any competition, should not be any. She's her own beautiful person, right? Of course you need to always choose you, right? But always have good sportsmanships. I love women, I love men, right? I grew up in a very beautiful family, so I've always grown up around attractive women. My mother is attractive, right? My mother she has an exotic foreign look to her. Everybody on my mom's side of the family has beauty in all shades: dark skin, light skin, long hair, short hair. Like, and I'm not just saying that. I would say society would deem my family to be attractive. So I grew up around attractive women, right? It's okay if somebody you like somebody else. That's just a part of the game, right? You should feel happy for that person. Your people are going to find you. You should feel happy for that person. You should never take anything that's not yours. That's a part of an ego. Why would I want to take a plate that's already been eaten off of? Right? So you should never want to take another woman's man, or you should never want to fight over a man, or you should never want to be in competition over a man. That's not good for your ego. Why would you settle for scraps? Why would you want something that's already been picked over? No, in this world, as a woman, you need to feel so confident about yourself and so confident about other women. Never ever be jealous of another woman. Never. You are beautiful in your own right, and your people will find you. And the same with her. She is beautiful in her own right, and her people will find her. I remember in middle school, it was a guy that we secretly liked each other, right? I knew he liked me, but he was unsure if I liked him. Not important to the story, though. And I had a beautiful friend. She was beautiful. In my opinion, she was prettier than me. But everybody has their own style, has their own flavor. Somebody can be prettier than somebody, but, like, it may not be your style, your preference, right? So she was pretty and fine, all that, like, but I'm a different style. We don't look alike. I'm different. So somebody had came and told me, they were like, so-and-so and so-and-so was fighting over who was finer, my friend or me. And it was two guys rooting for me and two guys was rooting for her. And it was one of the guys that I mentioned earlier that said he liked me. And then there was another one of his friends or whatever, or whoever, I don't know. He said it was 2 against 2, right? So I found that so funny and beautiful, right? That I wasn't focused on, oh, well, the other two guys, they think she's prettier. No, your people are going to root for you. Your people are going to find you. That woman is beautiful. That woman is prettier than me. In my humble opinion, she's prettier than me, right? But even still, those two guys that liked me. And they were willing to like argue it down, and the same for her side. Those men that those boys that liked her, that was willing to argue for her side, right? So I found that situation beautiful. I found it funny, right? And that's the beauty of life. Your people are going to find you. Your people are going to find you. They're going to like you. You don't have to compete for a man. You don't have to compete for nothing. And show the other woman love is a part of the game. You win some, you lose some. But you should feel so dope about yourself. Listen to that song, Big Ego, Ego with Beyonce. That's how you should feel about yourself. And that's how you should want other people to feel about themselves. And just let the best person win. Your people gonna find you. You don't have to compete for it, right? You have a big ego. Protect your self-respect. Don't get treated less than. Put yourself first. But see, the thing is, much is given, as much is required. When you put yourself first, you need to put other people first too. What I mean by that, scratch that. If you put yourself first, you need to also don't be in competition with other women and give props to other women and show love to other women. Right? Especially when it comes to men, when it comes to dating men. So yes, no man should ever make you feel like you number two. But ego will be the reason why don't you have standards and boundaries. You want respect is much more important than love. You want respect. You don't want love. You want respect. So if you have a feeling about something that you want or something that you desire how to be treated, that's okay. And that needs to be implemented. If a man is entertaining you, now look at that sentence now. If a man is entertaining you, you are the judge. He's the joker. He's there for your entertainment. Right? But anyway, if a man is entertaining you, yes, it's a certain way he should be treating you. And your ego will be the thing to enforce it. You're not about to be looking at other women when you're with me. No. When you're not with me, you're not with me. You can do what you want to do. But when you're with me, I deserve a certain level of respect from you. When you're with me, you're not about to be on your phone. Put your phone down. Show some respect to my ego. It's okay to have ego. Men have egos. Ego is just a self-protection. Now, I'm saying keeping the ego in the box of dating, right? Don't leak it into everyday life where you can't apologize, you can't change, you're stubborn. I'm not saying have a big ego in those areas. I'm saying having a big ego in how people treat you and wanting the best for yourself. Bingo. That's it. And it's okay to have. So every woman needs to have a big ego, have high self-esteem, feel very high about yourself, and put up boundaries to make sure that people are treating you that way. And the ego is the thing that's going to enforce it. But you got to know it's there. It's okay to have an ego. It's okay. Matter of fact, I want you to have a big ego. Until next time.